Wow. So, Super 7 just showed their Shredder. I found this out from Matt Hanna Reviews. Thank you. I had to talk about this because I busted out laughing. First of all, I like a little good, healthy competition between NECA. Well, there's really no competition. NECA is slowing down, but on the Toon Line front. And mark my words, oh, well, we're supposed to get the 4 brothers, but dude, Super 7 takes too goddamn long to come out with shit, which I sometimes lose interest, but as much as the 2003 Ninja Turtles, I was a fan. Like, all 3 eras are my era. Like, I love them all, even though I wasn't a kid. I just graduated high school when the 2003-ish came out. So, that being said, what? NECA is gonna eat they fucking lunch. Dude, NECA has I already knew this, but NECA has the 2012 Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle. Oh, man. Bruh, if you have not watched that entire series yet, that is the perfect mix. The perfect mix of TMNT, in my humble opinion, as far as a cartoon. Like, I'm not just gonna keep giving the 90s cartoon. I gave it its flowers. I'm not gonna keep saying that's the GOAT. It's not the fucking GOAT. I'm sorry, goddammit, no. Maybe I'm 40 saying this shit, nigga. In my opinion, 2012 is the GOAT. I'm sorry, like, dude. And at first I was like, this is like the love it well, let me back it up. 2012 would not be as great as it was were it not for everything, and I mean everything that came prior to it. So hats off. I believe the creators, whoever wrote it, I don't know when people, hey, this is written by Bob Budiansky. I don't fucking know. But I just know that about Transformers because people always say this shit. Written by Bob Budiansky. Like, this nigga wrote every goddamn Autobot and Decepticon. But anyway, 2012, dude. Hey, if y'all didn't love it, please don't get it. Because honestly, there's a lot, especially on the villain side. To me, that is the dumbest looking Shredder I've ever seen in my fucking life. I fucking hated the way the Shredder looked. I hated how 90% of the villains looked. Like, just big, poofy ass, top heavy, bottom look, Johnny Bravo bodies. Like, dude, that just looked dumb. Like, they looked stupid. But there was a lot of designs that were fucking fantastic. So, for instance, Tiger Claw. Like, he fit that realm. The reason why those 4 brothers in particular, that is the first 4 brothers I took for teenagers. Like, they were, like, especially Leonardo, they all had their quirks as teenagers, and that was badass. Like, but they weren't like the new Tales of the, that shit is awful, man. Like, they actually can fucking fight. They're not just fucking idiots. God damn, I hate Tales of the Turtles. Oh my God. Anyway, needless to say, I'm in on both. Like, 2003 is still like, I'm like, yo, watching 2003 but they also pay love. So, you know what? I'm not here to like knock it. So I'm gonna take it back. I love them both. I love all 3, but I love them both. 2012, goddamn, that shit is, they took it to the next level on that one. So, design-wise, so I'm kind of glad Super 7 is doing the 03 and NECA's doing the 12 because I like how NECA brings the toon look to life. And if there's anybody, and I'm glad they're doing it because Revoltech, when I started collecting, Revoltech was like the best Turtles in my opinion for the 12 versions, and I wasn't paying that outrageous price. NECA, like, I don't really care about the articulation. They can articulate like enough. I mean, I don't think they can articulate when people doing battle scenes, but NECA, certain NECAs like the Last Ronin and shit, I don't need them to do a backflip or nothing like that. Their articulation is good enough for the deep. NECA to me has always been perfect mix of articulation and look. Like, they like take honey and wine. It's like best of both worlds and they merge them. They are a fucking Super Saiyan 4 merged together. Like, it's perfect. But I'm glad Super 7 is doing the 2003 version because those turtles to me look more toyetic. And what's funny is like the toys the like Playmates toys, they don't look like the cartoon. They look like the merchandise versions of the 2003. So it's kind of like putting those turtles next to how they looked on the show. Actually, no, they don't look like it at all. They're as different as the fucking old Playmates TMNT line from the 80s and 90s compared to that cartoon. Like, they don't look shit like their counterpart. And also, I will admit, that is my favorite fucking look for the Shredder. That's my favorite Shredder, period. Like, I'll give them that. Like, of every version of Hamato Yoshi that I've ever, Oroko Saki that I've ever seen, because I haven't seen every single tidbit, that is the best. Like, goddamn, like, dude. And the fact that the original Shredder existed, if you watch season 4 and 5, oh, God, oh. So I'm glad they both going their own ways, and it makes me happy to collect both lines without really having to fight for who I want. Because if they were both doing, if NECA and Super 7 both did it, I'm going to go NECA. Because NECA's gonna push product out. They're not gonna keep wasting time on shit nobody fucking buys, Disney. Yeah, some people bought that shit. Nobody's buying that. There are, and I don't really mean to knock on people. Like, yes, NECA has a turtle line. Correct me, is it Super 7 that's just designing everything, or there's certain teams where, like, Hasbro is Hasbro, but you got the G.I. Joe developers, you got the Marvel Legends developers. Super 7, NECA, you got the TMNT team, you got motherfuckers working on the Monster line, you got motherfuckers who worked on the Gargoyle line. Like, if there's just one team doing everything at NECA, then they need to, at Super 7, they need to branch the fuck out, because, damn. I feel like I waited 3 years for that goddamn Triceratops. Like, I'm forgetting the shit that Super 7's even dropping. I'm like, goddamn, nigga, we've been waiting for 3 years. 3 years? Get the fuck out of here. The only thing NECA's dragging their goddamn feet on is that Super Crane. What the fuck? There's no, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, so I said, hey, articulation or not, dog, you can't super... And I have pretty much every Super 7 Ninja Turtle and Super 7 Thundercat. They don't hold a... And I have pretty much every single NECA Ninja Turtle, minus too many variants. I got too many goddamn Rocksteady and Bebops. Fuck Vacation Rocksteady and Bebop. Fuck Bunny Rabbit Rocksteady and Bebop. I'm good. That's too goddamn much. Goddamn. But I have enough, even with Best Action, to say... I look at my shelf, NECA winning that race. But I like them both. So I'm glad they both doing them both. Both. Anyway, so what came in the mail today, I am not going to get all the snake armor versions of people, but I would always see this. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I just love like colors like this. That's why I love the Merman version. I love the fucking Mossman version. I think there's one more. No, those are the only ones really with this look to include this. Like, I don't know, this neon 80s fucking gobbledygook. Looks like Toxic Avenger type look. I always like seeing this. And then, to my surprise, I don't know if people have said this yet. I don't really know. Like, maybe this is the first one. I don't know. But the packaging has kind of like, you see the scales? It's got like a scaly feel. Like, I like that. It's like, dude, this is artwork. I can't open this. I've not opened any of them. And God, I want to, but I'm not gonna. But I really like this line. This is a real fun line. And I don't do all the like mashups with Masters of the Universe or even Turtles. I didn't get the WWF figures, but, or Street Fight. Like, dude, but I just love it. It's the packaging. I must have the mind of a kid. And by the way, I got this from BBTS, our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. Not really, but immaculate shipping. Immaculate. People got me now caring about like having the hole punch. Like, for me to get Clamp Champ, if you ever see me with him or motherfucking Mecha Neck, like, I was bored and just had money to throw away. I have zero interest in buying those, but I do like the Snake Man. I did pre-order the Shredder Snake because it's Walmart. It looks like it's just Walmart, but not the Foot Soldier. And I would think I should get the Foot Soldier, and I might because there's no other foot. I just don't like the way it looks. I don't know. I do like how the snake, other than like, I don't like how Raphael looks as the snake armor. Donatello, not only my favorite turtle, shout out to the Donnie lovers, but he's like my favorite looking snake armor turtle. And then it would be Michelangelo, then Leonardo. Raphael, like, I like him least of every Ninja Turtle variant. Like, I just don't like, I don't know. It just don't do it for me. It just don't do it. It's just, it's not ugly. Don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, I don't know. But that's why I say just buy what you want. Fuck this completist bullshit. Buy what the fuck you want. Like, if it's just like, look, my collection is not gonna miss that whatsoever, then fucking don't buy. Like, I hope we get a Rocksteady and Bebop separate, but as I look, I'm like, fuck. Like, I have no interest in the He-Man. Like, I've seen him like 3 times. I'm not trying to brag. I just don't want basic face He-Man. But I do like that mutated He-Man I'm looking up on my wall. So yeah, there's that. And I want to do a thorough video over these, but like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. I was gonna wear gloves, but I don't care. I will say this, to be 100% honest, unless you were a huge Silverhawks fan, this is not worth it. Like, I love the figure. Like, I could do right now, if you want tune accuracy, like, I know we want them to look like metal and those look like primer, but they going for like $20-something. Nigga, if you want the Silverhawks to line up your shelf, now is like the best fucking time to do that. But out of all of them, her and Bluegrass are the main ones I won't do. I'm trying to watch the show. I can't really find it no goddamn where. I'm not paying to watch it. Fuck that. Like, it's not on any of the streaming services and have pretty much all of them that are like the main ones. I'm like, dude, this is Silverhawks. How is this not free on Tubi? What the fuck? But the opening, you gotta understand, is badass, but really partly metal, partly real. Like, what? Is metal not real unless I don't know the definition? I get what they mean, but they could have been like, nerves of steel, Silverhawks. I don't know. Partly metal, I don't know. Partly flesh and partly steel. That could have worked. That could have still worked, but who gives a shit? What I love that I wish these did, because I really don't like the face. I like the face sculpts on her. I don't like Quicksilver's. He's got a big ass football head. Like, I just don't want to. Hey, dang it. Like, I'm gonna rock them with the mask. If his didn't look so goofy, I might still rock hers and steel wheels like that, because I loved on the opening when they like dropped the mask. Yo, I watched that first as an adult, like the opening, because I didn't know shit about it. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker opening, huh? Tally ho! Doom, 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 wings of silver, nerves of steel. Then had the little silver. Oh, that shit was hard, boy. I'm telling you, music got me into shit. And I'm gone and tried to watch like clips of it, dude. There's a lot of Thundercats that's just not watchable. The first season, like a lot of episodes, especially as they revealed Munra, are still watchable in my opinion. I remember it was a episode where they were battling the mutants, and they each had their music, because you know right now you can hear Panthros theme. You definitely can hear fucking Chitara's. But then I liked when it was like Tigra's, when they was in the tall grass, it was like that shit was hard. But yeah, I can't watch the show, but I really love the toy look of this. I don't know, like, I was just talking about the fucking snake being like, just the way that green sits on her italic uniform. And this is the same shit that's been going on, not even just the 80s, the 90s had this shit, the early 2000s. Like, why was this ever such a thing? I know it's crazy, but I mean, like, I remember my Megazord having this shit. It's vac metal. Like, it's not fucking difficult. It's not difficult. Goddamn. Like, if it's gonna be like, this is not like a super mass production Hasbro line. So, dude, that looks so fucking sick. If you're worried about the joints, which they come off easily, then make this something else or protect it with something else. I personally am a set it and forget it type of person. That's why I'm not gonna do the wings, because they're really only like to fly and stuff. Like, I wish they had like multiple different wing arms attachments to where they're just like chilling, like, but that's too much to ask for. And that's what I'm saying, like, where I'm like, are these money grabs or are they passion projects? Like, I think it was Bobby Valor or somebody else even saying it. It was like, instead of taking all this money, he would, because he would go toy hunting. And I'm almost 100% sure it was a video of his where he's like, keeping the shareholders happy. It's kind of like, there's tooling and budgets for all this, but a great deal of that chunk is to keep the people happy. Now what's left over, make the toy. Like, what? So I get it's to make money, but that's like, you want your brand, your product, something that you put out there to like be disgraceful. I talk a lot of shit. I have a lot of subscribers. Fuck that. More than one is a lot. I'm not going to even sell my shit short. And for the ones of 200 people, especially the few people that come back always, like I think articulate that 3D articulated figure, salute. But only like recently, I can count on one hand how many people have really talked shit to me in the comment section or on YouTube as a whole. Even though shit talking is like my love language, not really from a place of hate shit talking, you know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta say, for the 3 people that watch me, like, y'all part of the best damn community out there. Like, I appreciate y'all, really, because I feel that I'm not, because I remember one time I was gonna try not to cuss but I cuss. That's my thumbprint. It is what it is. Like, my mother saw me, like, they'd be like, ooh, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Or for my father, little Joe, because he's Joseph Joe. But anyway, so, yeah, like, if they were to put passion in this, they would have multiple arms. I believe they would, to where like, or I feel like it's a Marvel Legend Falcon or something like that, where these ain't just a separate arm, which I get why it would be that, but some way to like detach them and put them in different, you know, like 1, 2, 3. But I mean, it is what it is. I really, if you can't tell, still heart, like I really, this purple, my favorite color, just fucking look good on her, man. I'm sorry. What I don't like, Quicksilver, like, I was watching somebody and they were like, he's not really so, yo, this is enough for me. I'm mad because his ass came off. I'm not going to pull it off because it's on there pretty firm now. But when I took him out the package, his ass came off. So it's just not well built. So I will not in good conscience say go buy this. I bought this because I'm a foolish kid. I saw like shiny and it worked, like, ooh, shiny. To take the heads off and replace them is not that hard. I won't really handle these that much. I really won't. But I cannot wait to get the others. Like, I just love the way that looks. I don't fault them for the other ones. I almost got those, the primer versions, because, I mean, it is kind of cartoon. Could they have done better? Yeah, because there's a lot of toys. I mean, for instance, as I'm looking right now at Hasbro, like, they could have been this quality of like shiny metal, not just that primer. This is and the camera's not even really doing this justice. If y'all got that 3-pack, you know what I'm talking about. This is a shiny Megatron. It's not like, but this level of grayness, I believe, is what they could have used. Maybe a tad bit brighter because they were silver, but yeah, that primer stuff, they were going too close for the cartoon without really thinking like, hey, because I mean, like, the Lion-O don't look like the Thundercats, to me, especially Lion-O, don't really look like the goddamn cartoon. So that was a poor excuse, like, loosely based it off the cartoon, because they don't, like, they fucking do not. Like, they look like more badass. Like, you can tell it's the Thundercats, but those are not the fucking cartoon. Get the fuck out of here. But the only other thing I don't like, and they're very nice, is Tallyhawk. I kind of wish I had got the toy version. I might, because isn't Tallyhawk supposed to have like a cybernetic eye or something? Or maybe he does, and I'm gonna go back and look. But yeah, this is like weak. It's kind of like they just didn't put paint on it or anything. Unless the toy, I get the toy would have looked like this, but there's some liberty. You could have did something, because this is, you know what I mean? And it's always like that. Like, motherfucker, now that I think about it, I think it was Toy Shiz or somebody, or Raz Rentals, yeah, I watch everybody, man. I watch everybody. Saying like, why doesn't Tallyhawk have the wings where he's just perched? You know, like at the opening before he spreads his wings, where he's just, you know, that resting bitch phase. No, but for real, like that's taking up too much real estate. That's too fucking much. Same thing with, I don't even know her hawk's name, but I just know Tallyhawk because Tallyhawk! Dun, 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 dun. That shit is hard. Come on now. Give it up. That shit's hard. But anyway, this is going on too long. I'm glad that I got these. I can't stop fidgeting with them. I don't really see thumbprints. Like, I was watching, I guess there they are. But they do come with these like little wipes. So like, I'm not even gonna bother, dude. Come on, like in this shit, I'm gonna set them up. They're gonna definitely be with the Thundercats because that's the closest in continuity they have. I don't want that space racer. If they ever make like that spaceship, like where they all like shoot out of with Bluegrass sitting there strumming on the guitar and his fingering, like maybe, I don't know. Like from what I've seen, that doesn't look right. It's a cartoon. I'm fucking tripping. Anyway, I want that vehicle. And I do want Copper Kid. I'm not paying a penny more than that retail price. So if I never get them, fuck them. I'll make my way to San Diego one more time before I leave. And because they got them at Super 7. They just out online. Go fig. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I cannot recommend these. Do not buy these unless you got a sickness like me. I just love the way they look. Rattlor, yes. Get this motherfucker. Get him now. Not because he might go on to do like, don't get him because he might be valuable or no dumb shit like that, dude. Like I would, if there was 1,000 of these in the store, I would still get one. Don't fall. And I'm only saying that because sometimes I used to fall into the hype of let me buy because people say it's gonna be valuable. No, fuck that. Not my money. Says the man who just spent money on some goddamn Silverhawks and then never watched one full goddamn episode his whole life. But goddamn, they look good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get Voltron back and have my whole, I shouldn't have sold my Voltron. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla back. Ooh, yeah.